Warriors! Welcome back to the channel. So I decided what I did with I made a poll 2 weeks ago, and with that poll I had people decide who is their favorite kingdom and in the comments of that I decided also as well who would be their favorite character in that army. And some people gave me some ideas and everything for characters to play as for streams or maybe even videos for a whole new series called It's Warrior Time. So with It's Warrior Time, I'm gonna start doing some maybe polls or maybe even start doing just some community posts and stuff for people, or even just down in the comment section right now of you guys commenting who your favorite person is in Dynasty Warriors, and if that person has not already been done, and if they are the most well received in terms of like people hitting the like button on your comment, that is going to be the next person I do. But I decided to move with keep the Chao going since Chao obliterated everyone else during that poll 2 weeks ago. At least that's what it says 2 weeks ago, like at least from when I was recording this. And so, yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. And Chao was one of the people on the list, so I decided to make it into a video. So that is what we are going to be doing here today. So, honestly, this is actually a pretty good idea because, like, it's weird. Like, I don't really care too much for this game, but at the same time, I'm not going to dwell on this part of it. But, because I also actually want to talk about who my favorite is, and I'll probably talk about it in each kingdom as well. But, it's weird, like, it gives me, like, these slight itches, like, I can still do content if I need to on this, and this actually is a great way to do content, in my opinion. So, we're actually going to that base over there. I was about to say 3,000 away. All right, we're going to be buckle up. We're either going to fast travel or just going to be sitting here. Also, I got to get used to the camera because I was just playing Full Metal Alchemist, and their camera is completely inverted from going up, down, left, and right, so I'm not used to the regular camera, so bear with me. I hate that inverted camera nonsense. Like, keep it one way. Like, keep it inverted or keep it non-inverted. I'm sure there are going to be people who, like, argue with that, but me personally, I hate having to go back and forth because now I'm used to inverted stuff. I know, I'm certain there's a way for me to change that, but, like, make it just inverted since I'm used to it that way. But, no. I want my regular camera as much as often as I can, but I'm really going to be struggling to get used to it here. But, yeah, it's weird. Like, I get these weird itches to do it, and I feel like, you know what? I can still do some fun content on this game, so that's why I'm here today. That's why I am still doing content on it. Like I said, the last time I mentioned that I wasn't going to really do many videos around it anymore was because of my old PC, so let me clear that up real quick, because I know actually a couple people, not just one, but a couple people actually were like, I thought you weren't going to do this game's for content anymore. The thing about it was, it's not because of the game itself, really. It was actually just because my old PC ended up being like a really I'll speak eventually. A really big piece of crap. Also, I tagged really quick, good lord. And I wasn't really, for some reason, out of all the other games I could record, I couldn't record this game for some reason. Like, the frames would just start dropping like nonsense every time I ever tried to record it. Like, I thought the game was cursed, but it really is just, at the end of the day, my PC. But yeah, like, that's basically what it is. Also, for those who are wondering, we were doing the battle to capture Chengdu. I think this is Chao's very first mission. I have yet to touch Chao in this game. I kid you not. I've really yet to touch this man yet. So here we are. We are going to be doing some stuff. I'm hitting nothing. Look at me go. I'm doing nonsense basically. But this is a LightyTheNube video. I'm still used to the inverted camera. But all right. Like I said, right now I'm going to mention it right now at the beginning of this video. Like I said earlier, comment down below your favorite warrior in Dynasty Warriors. It doesn't have to be Chao. It doesn't have to be a specific force. It can be any force that you want it to be. The one that gets the most well received, the one that gets the most likes on it, I will be sure to do a video or a live stream on it. So these things are just going to be happening randomly. If I don't have an idea of what to do, I'll stream, like, it's Warrior Time. This is what it's going to be. I'm going to make a whole playlist of the streams that I did and also of the videos I do of it as well. So, if any of you do want to actually participate in that, you are more than welcome to. You can give two. Make sure not to go crazy with it and give me like 18 people. Give me at least one or two. One or two is perfectly fine. And obviously, again, if your comment gets the most likes on it, then I will be sure to do that for the next video or live stream that I do. Sorry, I just woke up. I was full of energy, but I'm jittery. But it feels like a good kind of jittery. It feels good. Like, I feel good today. It's good because I finally finished Full Metal Alchemist, so we get to move on to my favorite game of all time, which is Final Fantasy. But enough about that. Let me talk about my favorite characters, and I'll probably talk about them from each of the... And also, by the way, if you guys feel like being cultured, or guys and gals, excuse me, I know there are some gals here who watch my stuff as well. But, If you guys or gals want to be cultured and give me one of my favorite characters, I mean, you're more than welcome to. But, of course, be sure to give your guys' favorite characters as well. But yeah. So, I have to say, for my personal favorites... Geez, this is gonna be fun to talk about. I'd say... And this is mostly going to be me just doing it playability-wise, because I think I'm going to keep... It's the Wowie time thing for Dynasty Warriors 9, because I know a decent amount of people like seeing me play Dynasty Warriors 9. And I don't mind the combat of it. It's a fun game to play from time to time. Like, I don't think it's a great game, but it can be fun. You know, like, it can be fun, but be bad at the same time. That's what I personally see Dynasty Warriors 9 as. But, yeah, okay. So... For now, we'll keep it at this, and maybe I'll eventually change it to like, hey, maybe we can do some other game. But right now, I kind of just do kind of feel like using this on Dynasty Warriors 9 because it's such a huge roster. There's so many people for me to pick from, and who knows, maybe you guys will pick something I never did content for on this channel yet. So who knows? It's really up to you guys of what you want to do. You can definitely tell I just woke up because my voice is starting to get horsey already. But, alright, so let's talk about my favorites, I suppose, for this video. So, I would have to say, we'll start with Shu, since we're in the Shu army. This is actually between two people that I really do thoroughly enjoy, at least playing as wise. I really do enjoy playing with Zheng Wei. Zheng Wei is definitely, hands down, my favorite when it comes to Shu. I know I do a lot of Yin Ping stuff and everything, but the thing is, I just for some reason never think about playing with Zheng Wei, even though he is my favorite. Like, he is actually a character I would not mind playing from time to time off camera on my free time. Like, I mentioned it a bunch of times, like, I can't really see myself playing this game that much off camera. But if it was with Zheng Wei and his weapon, I'd be able to play this game through his whole story, probably. Like, I found him to be immensely fun, and I do like his character a little bit as well. Like, granted, he is, like, someone who just, like, can be a little reckless with his plans of, like, those northern campaigns and everything like that. But at the same time, he's very loyal to Shu. He does everything he can to make Liu Shan prosper in the land by taking out Wei and everything. Like, his heart's in the right place, but his mind sometimes just isn't really as much. But I do have to say, though, that playability-wise, I always found Zheng Wei to be fun, even when he just had the regular spear, when he ended up changing his weapon in Dynasty Warriors 8 to the dual-headed trident, I think they called it. I don't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. You are more than welcome to. But, God, I hit so fast with this thing. The spear's actually pretty fun when you actually, like, make it really fast, in my opinion. Like, this is how fast a spear person should be. But, that's not my horse, that's Zhao Yun's. But yeah, and I guess the other one would probably be a no-brainer, because I do talk about how much I do love the character. I love playing as him in almost every single game. Every single game I do love playing as him. It's my boy, Zhao Yun. Zhao Yun is probably... He's right next to Zheng Wei and Shu, at least, as my #1 favorite. I know some people probably are stunned because I do a lot of Yin Ping. She's not personally my favorite. I kind of find her okay to play with in 8. She's pretty fun to play in this game as well, but for some reason, just something about it, like, just... She's not, like, the #1 in my opinion, you know? So, like, it's weird. Like, I guess she'd be, like, maybe a #2 or 3 since I was supposed to say Zhao Yun. Yeah, Zhao Yun. Duh. I was thinking Zhao Yun, but in my head I thought Yukimura. I don't know why. But when I think about, like, my favorites, it'd have to be those two, Zheng Wei and Zhao Yun. And I guess Yin Ping could be, like, in 2nd or 3rd, however that ranking kind of thing works. But, yeah, so I'd say Zheng Wei and Zhao Yun are up there in #1, and then Yin Ping would probably be number 2, I guess, or 3rd place. Though I do actually got to say, there actually is another character that is actually a favorite, and I might actually, now that I think about it, he might actually go above Yin Ping a little bit, and that is Fa Zhen, especially when he got his DLC scenario in this game, and I got to play with him with his pretty actually stellar weapon. I actually thoroughly enjoy the character Fa Zhen. I think he is amazing as a character. Very interesting. Unfortunately, he dies off very early historically, apparently. So, sadly, we don't get to see too much, but thankfully, thanks to that DLC scenario that they gave, it made me appreciate Fa Zhen that much more. And honestly, I actually ended up vibing with that clock a little bit in the in 8 and Orochi 4 and all that stuff. I do really like his weapon though in this game too. But Fa Zhen is such a really cool character, so I'd probably say he's #2, and then Yin Ping could be #3, while Zheng Wei and Zhao Yu just share #1. All right, who are we taking out here? Who's the person? I'm gonna get rid of you though. Excuse me, I'm still trying to fix my voice. Good lord. So I guess if I'm just ranking them from 1 to 3, I guess I could do that. So I guess the next person we can move on to would probably be would probably be, we'll say Wu, because I do like Wu a lot too. Wu's got some nice characters. I would say that in terms of favorite characters for Wu, this is actually a little tough. There's two characters that I really do love a lot, and that is going to obviously be Sun Ce and Ling Tong, who I always call the spirit animal, alongside Sima Zhao. Sima Zhao and Ling Tong are I feel like are like my spirit animals in a way. If I was a Waoya back in the day, like, of course I'm a Waoya right now, I'm the leader of the Waoyas on this channel, but if I were to be, like, a warrior, like they are, I'd probably say Ling Tong and Sima Zhao are my spirit animals. Not gonna lie. But, so I would probably say Ling Tong. He was always fun to me in the games, even when he had, like, a different weapon from the nunchuck to the tri-staff and all that kind of fun stuff, or the three-section staff, whatever you want to call it. I found him to be very fun. His character is really cool. He's got good development along with Gan Ning as well, even though, like, hey, you murdered my dad, but I forgive you later on. I mean, he still shows attitude and, like, hates him, sort of, but he still has this, like, brotherly kind of attitude. Like, if any of you remember, way back sometime last year, I think, I did a video with Ling Tong and Gan Ning, and I did nothing but just say bro every 2 seconds, because, like, the video was literally called When You're in a Bromance with Your Dad's Murderer. And, it was a fun video to do, not gonna lie. I was on something that day. I don't know what, but for any of you who actually took it seriously, I don't do anything like crazy, like drinking or smoking or drugs. So I don't know what I was on that day. I guess I was high on the chocolate milk, I guess, because I do like to start my day off with some nice chocolate milk. If you are someone else who does, then you are very cultured to start off your day with that instead of coffee. I don't know why. Like when I have chocolate milk, my day goes amazing. When I don't, You'll see it. But yeah, I'd have to say, Ling Tong is probably the... Oh God, it's so far away. Just fast travel. Ling Tong is probably going to be number 1 for me. Number 2 is probably going to be Sun Ce. The man was always fun aside from, you know, this game. But he was always fun. Those tonfas were amazing. Hell, even when he had the spear in 6, I still found it to be pretty enjoyable, though I found it very awkward that they would change his weapon to a spear, of all things. But nonetheless, I found Sun Ce to be really, really fun. In almost every game that he was in, the character is just so freaking lovable. Who wouldn't like Sun Ce? Especially also when you consider the first Warriors Orochi, correct me if I'm wrong, but the first Warriors Orochi where it's the story's mostly focused around him and his family, that was awesome. Like, and by that I mean like his dad was taken prisoner, Sun Jian and everything. They were having to work for Orochi at the beginning of the story. Sun Ce said, nah, F this. I'm not working for this man. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to save my family and all that stuff. Kind of doesn't work out the first time, and then his family ends up hating him. But eventually they end up having this very sweet bond between the Sun family, which is pretty damn swell. I like it. Like, Sun Ce altogether has always been a really awesome character, in my opinion. And his moveset has always been fun with those tonfas. Like, they have always been fun. I did a whole damn playthrough, I think, with Sun... No, I didn't do it with Sun Ce. I did it with Sun Jian, I think. But Sun Ce I put a lot of, like, time into as well. But yeah, he's all around just a really great, likable, fun character in this game. So I'd have to say Sun Ce would definitely be number 2. Who would I put as number 3, though? I'd probably actually... Maybe... I don't know if people would expect this, but I actually would probably say Lu Xun. Lu Xun, I loved his daggers back in the day. I do like that he's a young little prodigy who just, like... is able to even outwits Zhuge Liang of all people too. Like, I'm sorry, like I feel like he's a really cool character. I feel like at times he's just like also one of those slight modest kind of people, but also at the same time he's like, he knows he's smart, and he wants to be able to prove it. Basically, he's got like, I don't know if it's really a chip on his shoulder, but like, you know what I mean. Like he's like basically becomes commander after like Zhou Yu, Lu Su, Lu Meng are all gone, and it's all left up to him basically to do some strategies and stuff. So. Like, he gets a lot of good respect, and damn right should, because like he is a brilliant young mind, and I do like that about him. And he was always fun in almost any game I played him with as well. No, yeah, not any game, every game he's played. Like I played him in this game, pretty damn fun. I played him when he had those crazy blades in 8, where he had like a shadow person and all that stuff. Also really fun. Kind of one of my preferred weapons in the game. And I'd also have to say, the daggers were also, in my opinion, the most fun that I've had. All right, so are we just chilling out here now? Oh, no, we still got to go all the way over there. Good Lord. Why did I spawn? Okay. Like, there's one area all the way down to the right, and there's one all the way up top. But yeah, so I guess I would have to do for my, my 3 favorite characters in Wu. So I guess Other I feel like will be tough. I'm just going to get Other done with. I think I really only have 2. No, I'd say 3. I would say number 1 would probably be Lu Lingqi. I do really like, not much as a character, but definitely as much as like just playability-wise. I found her to be really fun to play as and all that stuff. So I'd say Lu Lingqi was always my number 1. Yao Chan would probably be number 2. The waifu is number 2. She's fun with the whip and everything, but at the same time, she's also like, she was really fun back in the day with those maces. I still wish that those maces were a thing now. Like, I really miss those dual maces that she had back in the day. Those things were fun as hell. And she's all around a very interesting character. I mean, hell, she's the person who makes Dong Zhuo and Lu Bu 2 mighty people. I mean, in terms of, like, you know, governmental power, strong for Dong Zhuo. But, since he's a fat man. And then, like, the strongest person in the land, Lu Bu, who is supposedly loyal to Dong Zhuo, has them go at each other's necks because of her. And Lu Bu ends up killing a tyrant because of Yao Chan. Like, she's a really interesting character. I really do like Yao Chan's story arc and everything. It's really, really cool. And I do like how instead of like her just being just always blindly following Lu Bu in the newer games, like she just ends up like saying like, all right, I did my task. I'm gonna leave now and let you deal with your stuff. Hey, buddy, what you doing? Why are you staring like so much at that wall? Oh, we gotta go this way. I gotta go find a path. Oh, isn't this where we find like the bridge or whatever? So I gotta go this way. Okay. And then I guess the third one would probably be... Let me think this through. I think it'd probably just be Yuan Shao. Yuan Shao is fun in the games. Like, any game that he was in, I found him to be pretty enjoyable. His character is just, like... I mean, there were moments where he was taken seriously, but then he ended up kind of just being a goofy kind of character. But nonetheless, that character ended up being a very lovable character to me. I do really like Yuan Shao, so I'd probably say he's number 3. Not much for me to talk about there. Like, he was a cool character all in all, until, you know, he died. But I'd say Yuan Shao was pretty cool. So I think he would be my number 3. So I guess the next one would probably move on to Wei. Wei is definitely really difficult. I'd probably still say Cao Pi is probably my number 1. I always played as Cao Pi when he first debuted in 5 and everything. I found him to be really, really enjoyable with his dual blade. His character's pretty cool, at least in Dynasty Warrior standards. Like, I like him. I like Cao Pi. He's really cool. Whether or not he really did anything noteworthy while he was in charge, besides, you know, saying, hey, Emperor, F off, I'm Emperor. I don't know. I'd probably have to say he's, like, a very cool character, all in all. But he was always super enjoyable. I loved every single design he had. I know there was also a story that he wasn't the focus of in, like, the original Warriors Orochi, which was also pretty cool because it gave, like, him the spotlight instead of just Cao Cao. I like that they gave Cao Pi some spotlight, and then also, of course, he also did get more spotlight when he became one of the people who held the Ouroboros bracelets in Warriors Orochi 4 Ultimate. Or not even Ultimate, just the base game of 4. But yeah, I'd have to say that. So the next one, oh god. This is where it gets tough. Like, Cao Pi was my cop-out answer, but now I want to give 2 more. I mean, excuse me, I don't give him 3. That would be impossible. I probably want to say Zheng Liao. Zheng Liao, like, pretty fun throughout every single game. I do like him with the twin axes. I do miss his blue wyvern, but I do also like the fact I do like his twin axes. He was always fun, I felt, in any game. His designs were always dope, and they always made him look like an utter badass. Like, and a man who would not quit. Like, especially in Dynasty Warriors 5, where he would, like the Battle of Hefei, for example. The amount of times that man would come back over and over again, more and more buffed, mind you, as well, just made him an utter amazing badass, and I loved it. And there were moments where he would take on, I think in Dynasty Warriors, correct me if I'm wrong again, in Dynasty Warriors 7, where he took on the likes of, think of Zhao Yun, Zhong Fei, and even Guan Yu. Like, he was just taking them on and everything. Like, they made Zheng Liao an utter badass, and I love that about him. I think it's just the fact that he's just a badass in Wei. Ever since he ended up leaving Lu Bu, he just became, like, his own character, his own badass character, and I loved it. I loved every minute of Zheng Liao's, I guess, kind of, like, strength development, I guess you could call it. He was awesome, in my opinion. I loved it. All right, what do we got going on over here? I guess there's a lot of pandas since we're by bamboo. Yep, pandas! So that's pretty straightforward. I just like him because he's literally just an utter badass. I love Zheng Liao a lot. So I think for the third one, this one's kind of tough because I think there's 2 people that I wouldn't mind being, like, having be that kind of person. I'd probably either say maybe Cao Cao, just utterly, I mean, do I really need to do any explaining because it's Cao Cao or Xiahou Dun? Just because I always found it to be fun. Like, there's not too much I want to go off of those two. Like, obviously, if like I would say Cao Cao, it's pretty self-explanatory. He's went through a lot of like evil portions of his life, some character development portions of his life. Like, he was a very well-written character, very well-deserving of being like one of the main like faces of this franchise and everything. I like him a lot. He's a really cool character, and I also have to say the same with Xiahou Dun, with him being like just that super loyal guy to Cao Cao, but also kind of moves to his own beat from time to time. Like, I love his little like rivalry as well with Guan Yu as well, which kind of helps Guan Yu a little bit in terms of his character as well from time to time. I like it. It's good. Ooh, that's a nice thing to get rid of that. Oh, we're also in the middle of a siege battle. I hate it. Never mind. We finished because I beat those guys. What was the point of the siege battle? I don't know. But we're moving on to the next area, which is going to be Luo Castle, I think. Alright. Let's do it. Alright, so now we are going to go down here. So I guess that would be it for Wei. So I think the only one we have left would be Jin, I guess you could say? Yeah, Jin, I think. Jin, I think, is the last one. So, for Jin, number one, it's pretty obvious, as I also mentioned it earlier, that he was my spirit animal. Sima Zhao, he goes through a bit of I feel like a decent amount of development as well, from being like that lazy kind of guy over to like, hey, I'm the leader now. I'm going to be more strict. I'm going to be more like in tune with my leader side, my strategic side and everything. Like, I see him go through development and everything. He was always fun to me in any of the games as well. His designs were freaking amazing. His character development, it was really good as well. I love his relationship as well with Yuanji, which makes him even more lovable. Like, all around, he's just really cool. I feel like this is kind of cop-out, too, because I feel like the ones who were mostly, like, I think it was basically just all the Sima clan that I just really enjoyed. Like, I'd probably say Sima Sho would probably be the next one, and then Sima Yi would probably be number 3 for me. Just because I didn't play with Sima Yi as much, but Sima Sho, I loved to death with his movesets in any of the games. I love that he inherits his father's laugh and all that stuff as well. Like, all in all, I find him to just be a really, really cool, awesome kind of character. He's really cool, and unfortunately, he is taken out the way he does. But you know what? At the end of the day, I liked him. He was also, from time to time, a pretty cool bro to Sima Zhao as well. Like, they had that kind of brotherly bond that you could clearly see, and I did like that a lot as well. So, I'd really have to say that we don't need to see that. We don't need to see that man I actually really do like die again for like the 18th millionth time. It's like, it's a nice game. If you've seen it once, you've seen it 1,000 times, right? I'm not crying. You're crying. Anyway, yeah, so honestly, and just because of Sima Yi's character, honestly, like, I feel like that's a bit of a short, cheap answer, but really it is just because of his character. I love his, like, cockiness from time to time, like, just because he's just so freaking brilliant. I love his, like, rivalry with Zhuge Liang and all that stuff. And then when afterward, he's like, well, no one's able to beat me, so F it. I guess I'll just move on with my life. He literally just says, I'm gonna be done now since Zhuge Liang's gone. And honestly, I like that. I like that a lot. Like, it's really cool. Like, he's like, no one else can really match me. I guess I'm done here. Alright, where do I have to, who am I beating up? Oh, that guy, I guess. Where is this guy? There he is. Oh, I don't have my special yet. Also, I don't think I triggered it anyway. I'm grapple hooking. Ah! Oh, okay, there's rock people up there. Well, that's okay. He's right here. But yeah, I guess that would have to be my favorites from each of the kingdoms. I think I got all of them. We did Other, we did Shu, we did Wu, we did Wei. Yeah, we did them all. All right, cool. So now we can just wrap up the video and start beating some more ass, getting our way over to the next area, because I don't want this video to be too long, because it actually has been already going for 23 minutes. Actually, we're about to get 24 minutes, but you get what I mean. So I don't want this video to be too long. But, what the hell? Why is this gate closed? I'm on the other side. I can't believe it. Well, I'm just going to go over here. Cheat the system. Good old grapple hook. When all else fails, use the grapple hook. Alright, let's take out, who is this over here? Liu Xun? Yeah, let's get rid of Liu Xun, defending Luo Castle. We kind of already took out, like, the other side of the castle already, buddy, so we just got to take out your side now. Took out the right side of it. I guess it also depends on which direction you're looking in, so if I'm looking in this direction, it's the left side. But you get what I mean. We took out the other half of the castle already, so F you. I'm moving on to Chengdu. Open the gate. Thank you. Find a path to Chengdu. Okay, I guess I'll just go through this gate. I think I always go through this gate. Alright, here we are. Made it. Okay. So what do we got next? We got secure southern Chengdu. We still need to finish for that mission to ping off, so I'm gonna take out some enemies while we're waiting. Take out the bridge? Oh no! Where's the bridge? Engineer guy. I guess I should keep it on this one. Oh, okay. Prevent the bridge from being destroyed and secure a path. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong person. All right, save that. Go, go, go. Hey, what are you doing with this bridge? No, no. My bridge. My soon-to-be castle. Well, Liu base, but you get what I mean. Shoes castle. It's all our castle. Shut up. Leave me alone. Oh, I didn't launch him up. What? I did the launch attack. That was weird. Oh, I didn't kill that guy. Whoops. I like his EX attack. Or not his EX, his special. It's basically that one slide EX attack that he has. I like it. Alright, now we can just head over towards the south part of the gate. So I'm actually going to go around. Going to avoid that. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yes, this is all for the sake of Yi Province. I feel like these leaders, I don't know if they all did, but I feel like these leaders, like Liu Zhang, Liu Biao, and all that stuff, they should have been given, like, unique designs. I could be wrong. Maybe they did. I just didn't pay attention, but it would have been nice if they did end up getting that. But like I said, I don't know if they ended up having it, like, their own unique designs and stuff. That would have been cool, though. Like, I feel like the rulers of all people definitely should have at least gotten unique designs. Didn't have to be playable, but just be, like, unique NPCs. You know, that idea they had, but then they decided to make those unique NPCs, you know, DLC characters instead. Which I know a lot of people were kind of happy to see them be playable, but, like, at the same time, it's like it kind of defeated the purpose of having this cool new feature of unique NPCs, if you get my drift. Like, I wish they would just do that, but just, like, not make everybody play, like, a DLC or a playable character once they get their own design. Alright, so what do I gotta do here? The attack on the weapons has begun. What am I doing? What do I do here? Oh, I guess I just take you out. You're an officer, so I guess I'm gonna fight you. Oh, he's dead. Alright, good fight. Oh wait, was there someone over here too? What's up, Zoltsang? Yeah, you should have surrendered earlier, idiot. Oh, damn. Alright. Either I did that or someone did that right before I launched my attack. Oh, gee, how gee. Cool. Now we can take out this base captain, I guess. While I'm here. There we go. My gate. Alright, so did we get this? I guess we got it. We're good. Okay, well now we can just go capture Chengdu. But alright guys, before the video ends, quick reminder, if you guys do have any characters that you would like to see me play with for it's Wowie time, then by all means be sure to go down in the comments right now and be sure to go comment who you would like to see me play as next. And like I said, the one who gets the most likes in the comment section will be the one that I focus more on, and I'll be sure to also keep that like post or be able to keep those comments up. I'll be sure to make a list of like the ones that are like in first place, second place, and all that. So just because one made first place, don't think that means I'm just gonna not do it. Oh, did he surrender to me? Oh, I forgot that he just surrenders after a while, after we just do everything we need to. All right, well, good fight, dork. Oh, Zhao Yun's gonna have a little fun. He's celebrating. But all right, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy it, and you guys want to see more of It's Wowie Time, then be sure right now, comment down below, or smash the like button if you want to show the support. But also comment down below, like I mentioned, which character of yours is your favorite, and be sure, if they get the most likes, then we will be doing the next video. Or you can just give a suggestion if you want as well. Like, a suggestion's fine too. But I recommend that you guys give me your favorite characters if they have not been played as yet, and comment them down below. And like I said, the one that gets the most likes will be the first one we do, and then we'll keep going down the list from there. I'll be sure to keep a list of them from now on what we do. So we're going to start probably with a clean slate here. Maybe I'll use one or two if we, I'll use one or two from the post that you guys did from that poll 2 weeks ago. But I'm also going to keep a sharp eye on the comment section as well, and I'll be sure to make a list of those, of the ones that were named and the ones that got, like, interacted with. So I'll be sure to do that. So, like I said, this time it doesn't matter what force it is. It doesn't have to be Shu. It could be any force that you want it to be. So be sure to comment that down below right now. And of course, if you guys are new to the channel and you like the content that you see, then be sure to hit that sub button as well, because you guys have been showing amazing support throughout all the videos and the streams, and I can't believe it. I actually am going to be one of those YouTubers real quick. Only, what was it, 17% of you people watch my content and have not subbed to me yet. That is wild. That is absolutely wild. That 17% of you are subscribers. Wait, no. That 17 of you are subscribers, and that thing in the back is going nuts. So 17% of you are subscribers that do watch my content, and the rest of that percentage, that large percentage of you who watch my content, have not subbed to me yet, so help a brother out. Help a Wowie out. Don't you want to be a Wowie, or do you want to just be one of those warrior kind of people, you know? Hit the sub button. I would really appreciate it. But of course, guys, if you're new, like I said that already, but also, if you want to support the channel further than that is what I meant to say, you can join the Discord. There is a lot of awesome warrior people there in the Discord as well, amongst a bunch of other people that are interested in other games too, for mind you. But you can meet some other awesome people in the community over there. I sometimes do a Discord choice if I ever want you guys to make a team for me, Warriors Orochi, 3 or 4, depending on what game I felt like doing. I haven't done it in a long time, but I also do streams there as well, which is another key thing. I sometimes will do like little Discord streams, and it's only for Discord only. I've not really ever recorded one when I did it, but maybe one day I will. But for now, so basically, this could also give you early access to seeing the videos. So if you guys want to see that, you want to see the raw footage without any edits or anything, then by all means, join the Discord. And maybe I'll start doing them more often, because I haven't done them as often, but I'll be doing them more often just when I have the free time or when I just feel the itch to do it. But yeah, so if you guys want to do that, it's down at the top of the description, the Wowie Goku Discord server. But if you want to support the channel further than that, you can join the Patreon like these awesome people to see on the screen right now. You can join the $1 tier or $5 tier. Have your name up on every single video. I'm sure to give you guys more priority when it comes to game suggestions, Wowie choices, and all that stuff, because you guys help me with the channel financially. So with all that being said, thank you very much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Farewell.